very lucky. We are blessed with a daughter, and let's hear the story. So it's again just conversations, dialogues, exchange, right? So this one doesn't have a context. It just starts like that. So I'll just read out. Hi, I'm Veer. I'm a photographer. Hi, I'm Priya. I'm still figuring out what I want to do. So these are your characters now. Oh, that's a cool place to be, as they say. The journey is more important than the destination. But seems like I'm lost in my journey. That's fine, as long as you are still enjoying it. Well, I can say I'm not enjoying any longer. There you go, it is indeed the journey. So, very clearly, there is one optimist, there is one just trying to get through the day person here. So, we have two characters with us, and Veer just says, Waha! And a week passes. They met somewhere, Veer and Priya. Hi again. What brings you to the beach? Had a rough day. This is Priya. So when I sound very dragged, it's Priya, you will know. And when I sound energy, it's going to be Veer, because I'm not going to say who is saying what, right? So had a rough day at college, needed a walk at the beach. I clearly need to clear my head. What went wrong? Everything, from the field visit to the project to the stupid group work assignments. What's wrong there? Pretty much routine. Isn't it fun to do work assignments together? I hate to be around people. I just can't stand anyone. I just want to be left alone. But you are with me right now, says Veer, obviously, the bubbly boy. It's different with you. Really? Why so? Because you hear what I want to say. You are not hearing to answer, you are listening to understand. Well, that, and maybe I'm telling you what you want to hear. You know, isn't that most of the times that you just to carry on the conversation, you are actually saying what the other person wants to hear, and Veer is like just telling it on her face. And Priya is like, I didn't say that. Practically you meant that. Maybe, if it is so then. And then like, maybe. So yeah, another week passes. Again, they bump into each other like in Anuja's story. Hi Veer. Now this time Priya has some energy, like life is at least throwing some energy in her. Hi Veer, capturing the beautiful artwork in the photos. Clearly they are in some gallery, they are looking at some artwork. Priya, these are paintings, these are stories, these are some people's lifetime's work. I can click, but I can't capture their limitless beauty. You know, there is nothing like capture. We can still just think and, you know, imagine. What does that mean? Priya is very innocent, she is little naive. She is asking, what does that mean? So Veer says, it means that each of these paintings is a lifetime worth of story, right? The story of the artist, what inspired them, what they experienced, what they went through, what they chose, why they chose, what are they trying to tell us, the medium, and many, many things. Like, you know, we can write a thesis about it. That's deep, says Priya. So when you see a painting, you are looking for the answers to these questions. Like, she is still very objective about this. But it's possible to know them unless you have spoken to them. She is being very objective. She's like, how can you even judge anyone before meeting them, conversing them, knowing them? Priya has some very fundamental questions. Veer giggles. He's like, she clearly needs to know. No, Priya, these are the questions, a story rather, that the painting instills on every viewer. For me, it's going to be these questions. For you, it's going to be some different questions. I am interpreting the painting with this shreds of imagination that I have right now in me. These are my questions, my imagination. I look at them and I have this wave of questions that makes me look deeper into what I am seeing in the artwork. I'm the one asking these questions and I'm the one answering them. There is, you know, the conversation is happening between me and me through the painting, through the artwork. I'm weaving these stories in my head. I don't need to meet the painter. I don't need to meet the artist. I find joy in my own stories. The paintings and I talk, you see. So that's what Veer is trying to explain. So Priya has a long okay because she is still processing. So you are conversing with yourself essentially. So, the objective one. So, haha, yes, I am. And it's so satisfying. Then she says, so what happens when you get these answers? These are nothing but your thoughts that you recall. In other words, it's just the experience of the stimulus that this painting is giving you. It's all always there. It's all in you. It's just coming out and resurfacing. Okay, that's well put. It's actually that way. Why don't you try it too? Sure, there no harm. Why not? Some days have again passed. So Veer says, how's the group work submission coming along? He knows that she hates it, right? Priya is like, I am dying, save me. How do you think it's going? It's awful. I will fail this term. No, you won't. I will help you. What do we need to do? Tell me, let's get to it. Chop, chop. And then you can, obviously, these are just people. Sorry, I missed a line. So he asks, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are you failing? And Priya says, the problem is I need to talk to people. I need to be with people. And that's what is killing me. And that's the only thing which is hindering the submission. I need to be around people. And then Veer says, you can, obviously. These are just people. They don't bite. But Priya says, they will make fun of me. I have never spoken to them before. They will bully me. She has his own fears and battles to fight. They may or they may not. But how will you know if you never try? Have you even made an attempt? Have you gone and spoken to them? Priya is like, why do I have to things I don't want to do? I just don't want to meet them. I don't want to do that. And Veer says, because it's not only yours not do in the first place. It's a group thing, right? It's supposed to be done together. And that's how life is going to be anyways moving forward, right? You can't sustain on your own. At work, at home, you need to be around people. Simple. Who says that? I live in isolation. I can work with minimal human contact. Of course, it's very much possible in this day and age, and after COVID, we know how to do that. And family, well, they won't be there forever anyways. So Priya is like, I have found my, easy comfort zone. I know how to be with myself. And so I'll be fine. I'll find my way. You don't have to worry. Veer says, you will feel incomplete eventually. We all need to be loved. We all need to be cared for. That's what makes us humans. We are not machines. We are not Zoom calls. We are people behind the screen, right? Priya is like herself. She's saying, I am fine the way I am. Then again, he's not scared, right? He's asking, then why are you with me right now? You don't want to be with people, right? You want to be with yourself. You can be alone. Yes, I can, but yes. So they are exchanging these monologues now. But I like to be with you. She needs courage to be confronting that she likes to be with some living human being. It's very difficult for her, but she finally confronts and says, yes, I like to be around you. See, everyone needs someone. Priya is like, Veer, why are you averse with being around people? It's because, Priya says, it's because there's no purpose in being with anyone. It's all exchange, transaction, it's all give and take. There is no purpose, just petty gains to be made. Clearly she needs little help with the battle. I agree there is give and take in general, but it's not always transactional. There are relationships that are pure, there is love, there is respect, there is hope, there is faith. The world is full of it, right? The world will fall apart if it's not these. Priya says the world is already falling apart, dude. What are you saying? Nothing can fix it. So Veer says the world is falling apart, but we can help ourselves. We can help ourselves and our loved ones and everyone around us the same. So the saving happens, right? The world will not actually fall apart. He's trying to put some positivity around. But why me? Let someone do it for me. Let someone do that be that person for me. So Priya says, I don't want to be loving and caring other people. Let someone else take the responsibility and do that for me. Let there be a person who does it for me. And then Veer says, but you have to let someone do that for you, na? So first you at least let them do. You are closing out on people who care for you, who want to be with you, who want to help you. You are driving them away. Open up, embrace. Don't shut down, don't run, pause, wait, be patient, be hopeful. You are loved. Feel the love, bask in it, feel the sunshine. So he's trying to help Priya right now. So again, a few days are gone, 3 days. Now Priya has some energy. She is taking all the positivity in. She is saying, Veer, I finally managed to get through the group works. Finally it's done. She perhaps did hear the guy. Of course you were going to. I knew it. Thanks for pushing me. I would have never brought myself to do without your help. I'm glad I could be of help. Maybe you should be home sometime. Would you like to meet my ma? Priya says. And for her, it takes a lot of courage to even come to this place. So she says, do you want to meet my ma? So, sure, just tell. I'll be there. When? Where? Super. So that day arrives. The day is finally here. Hey ma, meet Veer. He is a photographer and he helped me with my group project. He also helped me make friends at the college. Ma's tears are just rolling. She is just in tears. She is almost shaking. She is trembling. She finds a chair next to her and she sits. There is no one there. Veer is Priya's imagination. Like Oreo, who was Priya's imaginary pet dog, and Rihanna, who was Priya's childhood bestie, who moved to US in grade 9. Priya is now in college, and Veer is her latest friend. Priya was diagnosed with schizophrenia when she was 11. So there's a thing called teenage schizophrenia, and she is suffering from that. So we are back in the story. This is the closing scene. Ma pulls her together. She brings herself to herself. She welcomes the imaginary Veer. She plays her part and chats with him. Deep inside, Ma hopes that Veer stays longer. She knows it's imagination, but she wants Veer. She also wants Veer to be around Priya. College wasn't easy for Priya. She needed a companion. She needed a constant. Ma too needed Veer, maybe. So Veer brings comfort both to Priya and Ma. Thank you.